Alright guys, it is episode 3 of This is the Police. Reverend Verse here for to see what happens because I didn't fire my black cops. As I mentioned last episode, I was told to fire some cops and now I'm trying to help the mafia. So I'm going against my principles to save a corrupt cop's daughters. That's how I'm seeing it at least. So let's go to work.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's going to happen to 8 and 10?
Alright, I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? This is the second day that this guy has asked me this. I guess the A means alcoholic. Alright, yeah, I might as well. I was kind of at the started feeling a little dizzy. Can I have the day off? Man, are all these people alcoholics or something? Okay, yes, but come tomorrow. Alright, so... Man. Okay, start the day. I need to stop being so nice. Alright, let's do this first record here. Sweet Ginger Green by Pierce Pickering Ragtime 5. More jazz. Alright. I like me some jazz. Oh yeah, that's nice too. Alright, makes me think of Sim City to a degree. Fire all black cops. Alright, so let's see what City Hall has to say about my decision. To Jack, you were sworn oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. Alright, so I guess City Hall doesn't like me. Request. Job officer. You can hire one more police officer. Okay, sweet. That's good. Alright. Whoa! Stingian Fioridor. I want to hire him for sure. Let's see. Shift A or B. We will give him to Shift B, because he kind of needs some professionalism here. Alright. Yeah. Man, he's even a stern looking guy. Look at that. That's It's pretty sweet. All right. City Hall. Okay, I gotta wait 4 days for I can make another request. All right, so let's see what the investigations are going on. No new information here. Nothing about gangs. All right. So now just wait for some calls. Oh, here we go. Sugar Dream Confectionery. Attempted murder. Interesting. A young employee at the factory got into a fight where the manager is trying to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate. Ah, okay, Yancey. Yancey. Images of Archer all of a sudden. Alright, and we'll send Williams out there. Alright, proceed. Alright. $8,000. Can't really retire on that. Alright, so let's see what the report is on the attempted murder. Yay! We caught him, and officer's unharmed. See, good cops get stuff done. Unlike Price down here, gets nothing done. Alright, carjacking. Parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reported seeing a teenager walk between cars, trying handles in hopes of finding an unlocked vehicle. When the attendant could approach him, a teenager found an unlocked door and shut himself inside. A few seconds later, the teen drove shrieking from the parking lot, greatly exceeding the speed limit. He fled towards the suburbs. Alright, so it's probably just some young kid. I'm just going to get some, let's get Price in there, because hopefully they actually catch him or something, and Price gets a little better. I just need to fire Price. That's probably what I should do. I'll do that. I mean, if I can hire a cop like Fjordor, or whatever his name is. Okay, so I don't want to do a shooting. Overtake the offender and block the road. Let's do that. And he escaped. Oh, come on, Price. Oh, you're so bad. Hostage situation. Okay, don't need... Okay, let's get everybody in here. A weeping child calling saying that someone was holding against his will. They won't let me go outside, torture me and bully me. I don't think we can keep going. I want to go outside and see Pete. It's probably a bunch of bullies, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Last thing I need is some kid dying. Alright, proceed. Got a bunch of good cops going out there. Now I'm probably going to need, like, some really big thing that, you know, bank robbery and all I got is Price, Austin, and Zubaki. Oh, thief at casino. Okay, let's see the hostage situation report. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Oh, what a waste of good police work. Alright, oh, shoot. Jack, we're dealing with a moron refused to repay his debt, say that the police will protect him. I think it's time we show him whose side the police are on. You know what? This is something with very little professionalism, so let's send Price. Because I don't care what happens to Price. Alright, casino robbery. He claims that one of the casino girls that was hanging around his table... Oh, okay. Casino security shoved him outside saying that he was drunk, but the man is giving up so easily. So, you know, I don't think this is a big deal. I should see what Price does. Ugh. I can't imagine this old woman just beating up somebody trying to get money. Alright, theft report. Yes. Good cops. Caught somebody, finally. Assault with a deadly weapon at city center. Okay, so, parking lot exit security guards stopped a suspicious looking van, asked to check the driver's membership card. The female driver reached casually in the glove compartment and pulled a gun and opened fire. Okay, let's send some good cops out there. It's near the end of the day, so hopefully nothing major happens here. Looks like Price is back, so I'm interested in seeing the return on that report. Old woman roughing up somebody for money. Be interesting to see. Assault with a deadly weapon. Police cruisers caught up with the perpetrator's van. Try to run the van off the road. Shoot out the criminal's tires. Use the bullhorn to order the van to stop. Try to run him off the road. The van takes a sharp turn and crashes through the window of a sex shop. A woman exits the vehicle, grabs the shop attendant, and puts a gun to his head. Throw a rubber sex doll at the assailant. Let go of that man right now. Shoot the criminal in the head. Let's just see if we can yell. He got caught and officer's unharmed. Awesome. Close. Come on, I want to see the result of Price. What happened? Maybe I could find some use for her that way and not have to fire her. Make her my underling to do terrible things, my enforcer. I got some new... okay, so I got some frames here. Okay, let's open the investigation here. Alright, so we've got that. So these all seemed right. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, so here we have... That's a pickup truck, so I know that's not legit, and that's not legit. So these two are definitely not legit. I don't know what this means here. I'm guessing these two definitely are not legit, so... I guess I can make a sequence here, so bam. Let's see, these almost died. I went to buy some medicine. I was hit by someone's car. They shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. But he says muffled shots. You know, let's... The drugstore's definitely in there. They probably sped off first, so yeah, we'll see. So we're gonna close for right now. I don't know about the muffled shots thing, so I'm gonna kind of wait and see. I can play multiple songs. That's nice. Yeah, this is what I just played. That was nice. We'll just do that again. Alright, so let's end the day. Rogers responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Yeah, he is. Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. Mayor Rogers Albrecht ordered the police station. I guess this is the smear campaign because I refused to fire all my black police officers. Some of my best police officers are black. I ain't gonna do that. Alright, go to work. Maybe if I get good money, my car will change.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
I have a feeling this Robespierre is going to be an important character. Okay, so I got a new deputy. I don't know what that means. Banner didn't come into work today. Well, you know, probably could fire him. Alright, you know, I can't fire him yet. Alright, start day. New records can be obtained as a gift or a thank you for service, but why wait when you can refill your collection now? Catalog. I can buy stuff. In Ulrich's list catalog, you can always find a rich assortment at the lowest possible price. Pre-order and save. Oh. Temptations Blues. Man. I do like me some classical music, though, not going to lie. Temptation Blues, but man, these are expensive. $594? Definitely not real world money. Wait a minute. Clarinet Sugar by Bob Barnard. This trained by Turk Murphy. Once I saw a shooting star and asked about the miracle of the universe. The next day I received this song. That's pretty cool. Actually, I didn't select the song. The Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family, so it will hardly cost you a thing. That's nice. Alright, so I can go to fairs, and oh look, The Sands. Crime Trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and all 3 officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Oh! Investigation Trap. The Mafia will falsify a special investigation, and the detective who arrives at the scene will be killed. And then Threaten will intimidate a member of the committee before hearing at the prosecutor's office. Interesting. Okay. I don't want to do that now. Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed for time, but lunch is on you along with any other expenses. Alright, let's see what the deputy can do for me. Day 7. Best officer, best detective. Floridor, or Floridor. Floridor. With a red beard and look at that. Floridor. He's got a real serious look on his face. Alright. Services. Please can send your staff for training. Hire a snitch. Hire a snitch, pay an employee to gather important information for you. Send employees to an informal outdoor barbecue. By names. Oh, wow, okay, so some stuff can go out. Buy signs. Convince your employees not to testify against you. It's interesting, alright. Deputy could do some things. Let's choose a song, actually, because, let's... Did I play this Sing 'em by... Yeah, I did play that one. Let's see. This is Bud Meets Bob by Bud Freeman. Yeah, let's play that. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Bookfoot Athletic Shoe Shop. Store clerk reports that two teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display and tried them on, and then without paying. Alright, let's get the Birch family involved. Hopefully Birch Jr. can rise to the occasion. And actually be useful in some capacity. What does this B stand for? I don't know what the B means. Maybe a Shift B person and they're just here filling in the role or something. I can't hire any more cops, but let's see. Yeah, so she's okay, so she's Shift B and she is on Shift A. Okay, so she is working overtime. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, she's rested, so I guess I ain't going to complain too much. Let's see what the day brings. It's 10 a.m. and nothing much has happened but a theft at a shoe store. Ah, attempted murder. This is interesting. A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife bet with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet. Alright, things are getting interesting. Let's, get a good cop in here with some other cops. Hopefully get them some experience. Teens are standing around smoking off from the store, admiring their new shoes. Try to grab one. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? Yeah, let's do that. Ah, come on! Gosh, Birch Jr., you're terrible! I am firing him. Maybe Birch Sr. too. Yeah, too old. Get away. And And Price, let's just fire. Too old. Alright. Alright, let's see what's in the labor market. See if we can see what cops. Okay, he's 330. So we just fired 2 from shift A. But shift A's got... Okay, yeah, so I want to get him for shift A. And we'll get this guy to shift A as well, and this guy for shift B. Alright, close. Alright, so that gives me... Oh no, they're still here for today. Okay, so but Birches, man, terrible. Can't even get some shoes. Can't even catch teenagers. Alright, municipal assignment. Today in Freeburg, we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. Yeah, the film's distributors have asked the city for an officer to stand at the door to ensure the visitors don't bring their handheld cameras in the theater. Alright, let's see if, whatever her name is, she likes the movie? Sure. Yeah, why not? And who doesn't like Back to the Future? All these people probably do. Alright. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Stovall. Stood up for you, man. Didn't fire you. Man, I could have 3 cops killed. That's terrible. Alright, at elementary school, a young father deprived his paternal rights, tried to pick up his daughter from school, and he wasn't allowed access. He attacked a teacher, knocked her to the ground, and started kicking her. Alright, let's get Birch Jr., see if he can fail again. He's not going to be here tomorrow anyway, so... Alright, let's see. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue with our mutual friend, Charles Dill. I'm guessing it's Dill. Said you could help me with... as you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half a record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding system. Some of you guys went over there in uniform and told her those records were evidence in an important investigation. She just smile and give them whatever they ask for and not even check into the warrant. You know what? Birch is going to be gone tomorrow, and she's not... They are not as professional, so... Oh, Mafia assignment. Okay, Jack, we have something going down in engineering plant to 2209. We wouldn't want the policeman crashing the party. I think $4,000 should be enough for a request. Okay. $4,000 to ignore something? Well, it looks like all my cops are busy anyway, so... Garth has someone got in the exposition hall and scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork and hid in the closet. Yeah. Birch Jr. actually was a part of something good. Wow, you're still fired. Ulrich Bieber. Alright, Chief, we helped Ulrich Bieber and to thank us, he gave us Gennaro Crespo album, The Master, True. Baloney prefers glam, so he was really sad at the bar by the time the shift ended. Okay, so what, is he, like, off for work today? Thanks for, oh, wow, okay. You're welcome, man. Man, Baloney is a wuss. Alright, all the lights are on when the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he only had the job a couple weeks, and he's worried he's going to be fired of this foolishness. Please calm him down. He points out at the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Alright, come out with your hands up. He's in a stall. He can't get away. Oh, terrified and tearful young man holding a knife to say he's engaged in some kind of performance artist that no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. We just want to talk. Yeah. Lie to his face. Oh yeah, you're not in trouble for defacing art. Now we just want to talk. And he fell for it. Okay, at 2,200 hours is when the thing's going down that they're going to give me $4,000 for, which I am going to ignore it. I need some money. I don't know what's going down, so we'll see.
911 in progress.
I am going to ignore that, because I think that is what they're talking about. Yeah, that was it. Alright, I got some new frames here. Okay, oh wow. Alright, so open investigation. Okay, so let's see. Difficult financially, the offender was on Mercer, drove down the road, grabbed the bag, okay, and then I didn't see Stacy just check like those bikers hanging around the street corners. Definitely not a local biker. They're bald and have beards. This guy looked Asian, probably Japanese. Okay, I didn't see a weapon in his hand, I just saw him grab it and go. Okay, so it's not these. She didn't say she fired, so I'm just gonna say that this is it right here. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of suspects. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Proceed. Well, there's only one. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait. But remember, the fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Okay, so also remember the criminals react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he could take with him. With more dangerous criminals, the safer to send experienced officers and even the SWAT teams if you see fit. Comedic help when you... Okay, I am going to send the SWAT, because I don't think I'm going to need them right now, so proceed. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who was schizophrenic shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing on all the cops over 50 years of age. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleanor Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. That sounds fun. Yes. Vendor caught. Was nobody injured? Was somebody injured? You're able to erase all suspects. Close. Awesome. Alright, so let's end the day. Beasley got some good experience out of that, so that's good. The Birch guys are gone. Thank you. City Treasury doles out $90,000 for mayor's birthday. Wow. Mysterious Rose Pierre announces political ambitions. Oh, this should be interesting. 6 new restaurants to appear in city by year's end. Okay. I'm sure the Mafia are going to be involved in that in some way. Let's go to work in my old jalopy. Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a car with it. Abstract image. Just look at them and tell me what you see. Proceed. A man taking a handful of tablets in the barn, 2 natives beating the drums, flying severed heads. I see a man taking a handful of tablets in the barn. A man going back to his house, a butterfly, a man with a clock for a face. Man go back to his house, not a clock for a face, what? Looks like somebody holding a trash bag. A woman decorating a Christmas tree. Okay, I can see that. Dancing girl, a blue alien raping a pig. Interesting if you chose like completely insane answers, what happens. Alright, so we'll just go with the sane answers. I don't want to get in any weird trouble. Man giving a woman a Christmas ornament, a tower on a hill, which I could kind of see that. A baby with spider legs. Oh my word. Some crazy Dark Tower stuff there. I'm not looking at the answers. It looks like a woman holding something in front of a guy. A woman dropping the Christmas ornament. I want to be relaxing in a tree that's growing human lungs. Alright. Broken Christmas ornament. Pieces of Christmas ornament all over the floor. An ice cream cone. Marching hammers. Pink Floyd. Yeah. Man yelling at a woman. A chess rook. A man with head of a rhinoceros. I don't really see the man yelling at a woman. I don't get that. Let's go with that. She's slapping him. Yeah, there you go. Woman slapping a man. Whoa, oh, man, I missed that. Something about a hedgehog. The man pushing the woman, a key on a chain, octopus playing the piano. Okay, man pushing the woman. The woman falling over with the Christmas tree, a pile of autumn leaves, a woman in a worm skin coat. Thank you for your time, Mr. Boyd. I'll inform you about the test results in the coming days. I imagine I'm pretty sane. That was all in one day? Alright, well. Shia Broom re-elected as Freeburg General Attorney. No black employees at City Hall. Mayor says accident. Yeah, right. You wanted me to fire all my black employees, and I said no. Major businessmen ready to invest in the future of the city. Yeah, they're probably all shady, too. Alright, good work. I'm expecting that everyone is shady at this point. Come on, Johnson. Didn't I just hire him? Today some of our relatives come in to visit. They're from another country and we've never met before. Can I have the day off? Yeah, sure. Today my daughter's opening an art exhibition at the Elite Gallery in a nearby city. Can I have the day off? Yes. He's a good cop, so I might as well give it to him. I'm going to go ahead and go Stovall because he's such a good cop. Alright, alright, so let's, can I put in some Shift B people in here? I guess not. Alright, what is this new record I got? Was it this one? Billabong. No, but I want to hear it anyways. Alright. Let's see. Gang member. Keon Lin turned out to be a member of the gang known as Red Mask. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Let's accept that. There are a number of gangs in Freeburg, and that means there's bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. Okay, well, that's nice. Let's start to investigate this guy. And this way you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher up the food chain, and ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, gang will be finished, and you'll get to claim the reward. There's also a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus, but your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. Use the small fish to catch the big fish. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not going to arrest that guy. But let's start to investigate this guy. Alright. Okay, so let's get Beasley on that and Banner. So, proceed. Feminist protests. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freeburg. Today, they're holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. Protests may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use the batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like up close and personal. Well, let's take that time to stop for right now. And we'll follow up in the next episode, episode 4 of This is the Police Let's Play. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And I'm going to leave my Twitter and Twitch information down below. So hope to see you guys again soon for episode 5 where we take down a feminist protest. Alright, catch you later, guys.